This is On Imagination with a Healing Garden. We're going to break down integration mathematics. So the point of integration is something I have been looking for a very long time. So you have basically integration mathematics is 1 + 1 = 1. Here's how it works. Mom plus dad equals you. That is 1 + 1 = 1. That is integrated mathematics. So how it works is literally the integration and disintegration of genetics, life, biology. So you have a cell, they call it cell division, which is actually incorrect because a cell dividing means you have one cell that becomes 1/2 of a cell. But that's not cell division, that's cell disintegration or cell integration. So when you are looking at cell mitosis, which is the integration disintegration of cell, this is creation, life, evolution. What you are really looking at is the integrated mathematics of biology, which did not exist until recently. Well, it's always existed. We just didn't have it until now. We just found it. So when you have the entire, so you have a catalyst. The catalyst goes off and it creates an integrated whole. So you have one integrated whole. Now that integrated whole is one component of the next tier. Now I get into the mathematics in depth on my website. I'm not going to do that here. It's onaimagination.com where I break this down. So I'm going to assume you've already studied that before you pick up on this one. So integrated whole is also equal to one component of the next whole. And there is an X number of integrated pieces, and each one of these is literally its own standalone pieces. Now, in a chain reaction, this is actually the progression through of chain reaction, and this is where you get catalyst into response. Now, when you get catalyst into response, oh, see, now I'm seeing the no vocabulary. Give me a minute. You're looking at two definitions. The two definitional point of view is when you're standing and you're looking down horizontally. So now you are setting off a single chain reaction and it's setting off. This is the horizontal two definition from A to Z. Now A is going to be the catalyst. And then it sets off a massive series, and each one of these series is literally a generation. Now, when you get to Z, that is the point of integration or the integration point. When Z hits, the integration point is the catalyst for the next integrated whole, which then sets off the next vertical the words don't exist yet. This is why you cannot use dimension and definition in the same, that this is not working. So I had to completely change the language in order to get this down for this kind of mathematics, because integrated mathematics completely invalidates a lot of the language that's used out there. So you have a vertical relationship of catalyst and response, which is integration. And then you get to the point of integration where that creates the next tier up. So you have the horizontal integration of chain reaction, which is also the vertical or the pyramid catalyst chain reaction. So chain reactions, dominoes. So imagine a domino effect. You have a domino effect that goes this way, but it's also integrating up this way. So you have domino effect per tier, in addition to the pyramid effect integrating up, which is, okay, so what I'm doing is literally dissecting and reverse engineering everything that is the math that is occurring inside a pyramid integration. This is literally like dissection of integration. That's what I'm doing now, is I'm dissecting integration. And in order to dissect integration, you require integrated mathematics to do this, which means the definition that people use for dimension is now obsolete because it's illogical according to integrated mathematics, which proves that that's bullshit. So here's how this works. You have A, which sets off your first horizontal chain reaction. And this is your series of events in the right order of operations. This is when you have a point of origin and it's leading to the integration point. Now, the integration point is also a catalyst for the point of origin of the next integrated level, which then puts it up to, so if you have A through Z, Z then is the new A1. So let's say you have A through Z, Z is equal to A1. Now you have A1, which integrates to Z1, which is also A2, which then sets off the next chain reaction of A2 to Z2, which is, I'm sorry, yes, that's correct, which is A3. This is integration mathematics. So you have the two definition, because you are looking at only either or, you are looking at the entire horizontal chain reaction of catalyst to response, which then creates the integrated point, which is the catalyst, the new catalyst, the tiered catalyst. So you're going to have tier 1 catalyst, tier 2 catalyst, tier 3 catalyst. Tier 2 catalyst is tier 1 integrated point. Tier 3 catalyst is integrated to tier 2 integrated point. So you are integrating through the chain reaction, which then leads off to that integrated point, which creates the next catalyst point of origin for the next run or the next level. Now I can say this. A dimension is the tier. A dimension is an integrated tier. There. Which is a perspective. A point of view is, or a definition, is how much depth there is to a two-dimensional run. So are you inside a dimension? There it is. There it is. I got it. Oh, thank fucking God. I've been looking for this logic and I wanted to just strangle people with this, starting with Einstein. So a definition is inside a dimension, but a dimension is not inside a definition. So when you are talking length, width, and height, that is that's material plane. See, it still is not working and it's still not compatible. So with the dimension is the integrated tier of a chain reaction. So dimension is an integrated tier, a defined integrated tier. A dimension is a defined integrated tier of a chain reaction. Which is a perspective. It is the vertical pyramid. It is the vertical location of an integrated pyramid. Of pyramid integration. Yes, pyramid integration. So a dimension is a vertical location of a pyramid integration. That is what a dimension is. But the chain reaction is going to be your point of view within the dimension. Point of view within a dimension. There it is. So a point of view is a chain reaction within a dimension. It is the horizontal integration. Oh, this is, look at the logic. I know, right? Just wallow in the logic. Wallow in the logic. So a chain reaction, a horizontal chain reaction. There it is. Okay. So a point of view and a chain reaction is the horizontal integration within a dimension. A dimension is the vertical location within a pyramid integration. You with me yet? This is integrated mathematics. Yes, this finally fucking makes sense. And it all comes down to the point of integration or the integration point. That's what's been that's been bothering me from day one. I got it and I'm like, what is that thing? That has no name. So I'm going to call it an integration point. The integration point is the last component. The integration point is the last component of a horizontal two definition chain reaction that leads to the next integrated tier defined as a dimension. There we have it. An integration point is the last component of a horizontal chain reaction of horizontal integration of two definition chain reaction that leads to an integrated, that leads to the integration of the next defined dimension. There. All right, I feel better. There is peace and logical sense in my brain. Oh, every time I hear the words fifth dimension, my logic and my mathematics and my physics just screams like, oh my God, do you know anything about math? Time is referring to which integrated dimensional tier vertically you are in. A vertical. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. So are you one definition? Are you two definition? That's it. You only have one or two definition. You could have three definition, but once you hit three definition, now you've integrated and now you're at the next tier, which is back to 1 and 2. As soon as you hit third dimension, third definition, it switches over to dimension. Every single time. So you can only have 1 or 2D because as soon as you hit 3, you integrate into the next vertical dimension and it restarts the clock all over again. There you go. All right there. Thank you. I feel so much better. I love integrated mathematics. Really fucking love integrated mathematics. All right. Now I get to dissect all the components of all of these things. Oh my God, I'm so fucking happy. Yes. All right then. I love making logical sense of nonsense. All right then. Stop talking math if you don't know a fucking thing about math. God damn it. I hate it when non-scientists use science words. Oh, it's painful. God. All right. All right. Oh my God. Oh. All right. I feel good. I feel good now. I have the metric in which to break down the mathematics for every one of the dimensions in which I have walked through. I am at the, well, I'm at the 36th dimension. And now I'm expanding it. I see the math for that as well. And I'm breaking down the mathematics of what I'm seeing. But again, no words, because this is integrated mathematics and I haven't made the words yet. I have no idea what this is called. It's an integration into my core. So I am at the core now. So every time I take in information, it integrates my own perspective into the next. So my perspective is doing this. That's an expansion. That's a perspective expansion. But you don't get to do that until you're at the point of comprehension, where you start integrating into all of the knowledge of all of the world. It's really fucking cool. All right. All right. I feel better. All right. Thank you so much. May the kindest of words always find you.